Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of Mastering English with Podcasts. I'm Raizel.
And I'm Ricky. Today, we're diving into a topic that many of our listeners have been asking about. I can understand English but cannot speak. Why?
That's right, Ricky. This is a common challenge for English learners, and we're here to unpack it for you. In this episode, we'll be answering some of your questions and providing practical tips to help you overcome this hurdle.
And remember, our podcast includes on-screen captions that display the words we say as we speak. So, feel free to read along to improve your understanding.
Exactly, so let's dive into the topic, shall we? Questions and answers. Hi, I'm Anna. I can understand English movies and TV shows pretty well, but when it comes to speaking, I freeze up. Why does this happen?
Hi, Anna. Great question. Understanding and speaking are two different skills. Understanding involves passive skills, like listening, while speaking is an active skill that requires you to produce language. When you're watching movies, you're recognizing patterns and vocabulary, but speaking requires you to recall those words and construct sentences in real time. It's like knowing how to play a game by watching, but when you actually play, you have to make quick decisions.
Exactly, Ricky. It's common for learners to have what's called a silent period, where they can understand but not speak much. This is normal. Don't worry, Anna. The more you practice speaking, the easier it will become.
Let's move on to the next question.
Hi, my name is David. I've been learning English for years, but I still find it hard to form sentences quickly when speaking. What should I do to improve?
Hi, David. This is a fantastic question. To improve your speaking speed, you need to practice regularly. Think of it like building a muscle. The more you use it, the stronger it gets. Try speaking with a friend or even talking to yourself in the mirror. Practice makes perfect.
Yes, David. And another tip is to use chunking. This means practicing phrases or chunks of language rather than individual words. For example, instead of just learning the word restaurant, practice saying, I'd like to go to a restaurant. This way, you're training your brain to produce full sentences more naturally.
Great points, Ricky. Let's move on to the next question.
Hello, I'm Maria. I feel nervous when I speak English, especially with native speakers. How can I overcome this fear?
Hi, Maria. Feeling nervous is completely normal, especially when speaking a new language. One way to overcome this fear is by practicing in a safe environment. Start by speaking with other learners or friends who are also learning English. This can help build your confidence.
Absolutely, Maria. Remember the quote, "The only way to learn a new language is to speak it." You can incorporate this into your learning by reminding yourself that every conversation, no matter how imperfect, is a step toward fluency. So don't be afraid to make mistakes. They're part of the learning process.
Great advice, Raizel. Shall we proceed to the next question?
Hi, I'm Alex. I often translate from my native language to English in my head before speaking. Is this a bad habit?
Hi, Alex. This is a very common habit for language learners. While it's natural to start this way, it can slow down your speaking. Instead, try thinking directly in English. Start with simple thoughts and sentences, and gradually increase the complexity as you get more comfortable.
That's right, Raizel. A good practice is to narrate your day in English. For example, if you're brushing your teeth, think, I am brushing my teeth. This helps train your brain to think in English, which will make speaking much smoother over time.
Perfect. Let's keep the questions coming.
Hi, I'm Jasmine. How can I expand my vocabulary to help me speak more fluently?
Hi, Jasmine. Great question. Expanding your vocabulary is key to speaking fluently. One effective way is to read a lot. Whether it's books, articles, or even social media posts in English, the more you read, the more words you'll be exposed to.
Yes, and don't just read. Use new words in your speaking practice. Make a habit of using a new word every day in your conversations. This helps you remember them better and builds your vocabulary actively.
Excellent points, Raizel. Let's shift our focus to the next question.
Hi, my name is Liam. I struggle with pronunciation. How can I improve it?
Hi, Liam. Pronunciation can be tricky, but it's definitely something you can improve with practice. One effective method is shadowing. This involves listening to a native speaker and trying to mimic their pronunciation and intonation as closely as possible.
Another tip is to record yourself speaking and then listen back. Compare your pronunciation with that of native speakers and identify areas where you can improve. It might feel awkward at first, but it's a great way to make progress.
Absolutely. All right, let's see what's next.
Hello, I'm Chloe. I understand English grammar well, but I still make mistakes when speaking. How can I fix this?
Hi, Chloe. Understanding grammar and using it correctly while speaking are two different things. When speaking, we often don't have time to think about grammar rules. This is why practice is so important. The more you practice, the more natural it will become.
That's right, Ricky. Also, don't be too hard on yourself for making mistakes. Even native speakers make mistakes when speaking. Focus on communication first and grammar second. Over time, you'll notice that your grammar improves naturally as you become more fluent.
Great advice, Raizel. Time to address the next question.
Hi, I'm Ethan. How can I stay motivated to keep practicing speaking?
Hi, Ethan. Motivation is key to learning any language. One way to stay motivated is to set small, achievable goals. For example, aim to learn 5 new words each week, or practice speaking for 10 minutes every day.
And celebrate your progress, no matter how small. Remember the quote, "Success is the sum of small efforts repeated day in and day out." Apply this to your language learning, and you'll find yourself making steady progress.
Excellent. Next question, please.
Hi, I'm Sophia. Should I focus more on speaking or listening to improve my English?
Hi, Sophia. Both speaking and listening are important for improving your English. Listening helps you understand how the language sounds and how sentences are structured, while speaking helps you practice producing the language.
Exactly, Ricky. They go hand in hand. Try to balance both in your practice routine. For example, after listening to a podcast or watching a video, take a few minutes to summarize what you heard out loud. This way, you're practicing both skills at the same time.
Great strategy, Raizel. Let's take our last question.
Hi, I'm Noah. I want to sound more natural when I speak English. How can I achieve this?
Hi, Noah. To sound more natural, focus on learning idioms, phrasal verbs, and expressions that native speakers use. This will make your speech sound more fluent and less textbook-like.
Also, pay attention to intonation and rhythm. English has a natural flow and melody, so listening to native speakers and mimicking their speech patterns can really help.
And don't forget to engage with native speakers whenever possible, whether online or in person. The more you hear and practice, the more natural you'll sound.
Wonderful advice, Raizel.
That wraps up our questions for today. Remember, everyone, speaking is a skill that improves with practice. Don't be afraid to make mistakes and keep pushing yourself.
Absolutely. And before we go, make sure to subscribe to our channel if you haven't already. Like, share, and comment with any more questions you have. We love hearing from you.
Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you in the next episode. Remember, practice isn't the thing you do once you're good. It's the thing you do that makes you good.
Until next time, keep practicing and stay motivated.